Alright, we're in Sierra Madre doing a sewer inspection. We found an ABS cleanout on the right hand side of the house. Looks like there's going to be a T right here where the two bathrooms are connecting. This is ABS piping. The one coming in is ABS piping. And it looks like we're going to transition to cast iron piping pretty quickly where they both connect together. This is all in the crawl space. We're going to go in there after and see what's going on in there. You can see here it's got a pretty good sized belly where the water's just sitting in here. It just has lack of slope. Okay, so right here we're transitioning to clay piping. So this is going to be where it leaves the crawl space. Kind of strange. Now we're going back into cast iron piping. So they just have a clay connection or a test Y right there for some reason. We're going to pause the video and locate this, see if we're going out the front of the house or the back of the house. Let's see if we get lucky and find a clean out. Okay, so this is actually still in the crawl space. I don't know why it transitions to clay and then back to cast iron, but we did find another clean out that's closer to the main. It looks like they added that one in as well in ABS. So we're probably going to pause it and go through that clean out. Okay, so yeah, this is where the other clean out ties in. So we're definitely going to pause it and go through that one to see if we can get a visual of the main going out to the street. Okay, so we're going through a 4-inch ABS clean out that's just inside of the crawl space a little bit on the left hand side of the house.
be able to get out to.
Yeah, so you can see they added this ABS cleanout in just for probably snaking the drain and unclogging it, because it taps right into the original cast iron main. This is the main sewer line that feeds the whole house, basically. And it's kind of the main one we're checking. You can see it has a lot of scale buildup. Okay, now we're going into clay piping, which is where it's going to leave the crawl space. There's a little bit of a belly there, or lack of slope. There's a big belly. They're definitely having backups. I mean, you can see this whole 20-foot section is just underwater. You can even see there's a bunch of toilet paper that came out with the camera out of that section. Yeah, you can see all this is underwater. Which kind of makes sense. It looks like it's going out the front of the house. We're going to locate it to be sure, but going out the front of the house here, it actually goes uphill in the driveway. I mean, you can see on the camera it has 0 degrees of slope right there. Get an offset right here, it's not too bad. You can see here we have a very large offset. The pipes are pulling apart from each other. Yeah, whenever we see that, we recommend a liner. I mean, that pipe's shifting 88 feet. We're going to pause the video and locate that, because I assume it's going to be very deep. Okay. Okay, yeah, that spot's about 3 or 4 feet on the homeowner's side of the sidewalk in the grass. It's about 13 feet deep as well, so we're definitely going to recommend a sewer liner. We're going to push that as far as we can. We'll locate where it leaves the crawl space, where it's shallow, and we're able to dig it up, and then give an estimate on installing a liner, depending on what the rest of this line looks like. Another offset there, it's getting pulled apart. Yeah, unfortunately, that's as far as we're going to be able to get with the camera. That's going to be in the sidewalk area. And that's a 90-degree turn, so we're not going to be able to line through that anyway. So we would basically just stop our liner right there, and it's in the sidewalk area. You have to talk to the city and see if that's city responsibility or a homeowner. What the heck that was. Oh, so they have a back water valve. Okay, well that's where we'll start it. We're going to locate that. Okay, that's about 4 or 5 feet deep. So what we're going to recommend is dig up that backflow, add in a mainline clean out. We can shoot a liner past that very bad offset that's 13 feet deep. Just hopefully stop that from shifting, and then we can descale this main line going into the crawl space and shoot a liner this direction all the way up to the first connection. That would take care of pretty much the whole main. It looks like right about, well, right into here. This is where it's ABS pipe. So we can shoot a liner all the way up to here. That covers all that main cast iron going out of the crawl space. Everything else we would just go in the into the crawl space and replace it by hand. That's all going to be exposed above the dirt level.